What is up, guys? We're back at it again with another video, continuing our discussion from the 2022 Mr. Olympia contest, talking about Iain Valliere. And I'm not sure how long you guys have been following Iain, but I've been following him for quite a few years, and I've noticed over time just the regression of his physique. Now, muscularity wise, he is way bigger. I mean, compare him to 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Yes, size wise, bigger. Everything when it comes to just pure muscle density and size, yes. But quality and certain attributes that he had before are just non-existent now. For example, look at the back. So him pulling back, doing a back lat spread, didn't really see anything in the lower back department. Even doing this right now, I mean, you can't really see or even identify the lower lats much at all. Opening up like that, you can kind of see the back, but it's not all there. Even up to the calves, and I know Iain's calves has been knocked heavily pretty much his entire pro career. But what if I were to tell you that Iain actually had a very good set of calves? In fact, he actually had a very incredible back. Case in point, look at this. This is Iain's first open show back in 2013. And yes, that is indeed Iain Valliere. Notice the calves. Notice the back. Notice just the conditioning. He's never been in this level of conditioning as a pro in the IFBB competing anytime recently that I can remember. I mean, everything is there in mind. I mean, you want conditioning, you want dugout hamstrings, you want piano wires. It is all there. But these attributes like the lower back, the Christmas tree, they just seem to have disappeared over time for whatever reason. This is Iain about to go into the back double, but those same attributes when it comes to the calves, non-existent, the lower back, non-existent. Getting into this pose here that we just witnessed, like I said, the calves and lower back, I have no idea what happened because this bodybuilder, if you ask me about this bodybuilder, he looked like he would have definitely had a phenomenal set of calves. In fact, an incredible world-class back. If you say, what would he look like 10 years from this point? My God, he would have been insane. But we don't see it translating damn near 10 years later, him being a pro on the open stage. We can look at other photos. Look at this. This is Iain, once again, back in, I think this is about 2015, I believe, Orlando Pro. You can see the calves from the front, very apparent lower back detail down there. Other photos as well. This is very, very young. This is way back in the day, Iain. The lower back was there, man. I mean, in fact, his lats attach very, very low, as you can see right there. Here's just another picture of way back in the day. His back potential was always there. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have good foundation to build an incredible world-class back. I mean, look at this pose. Back double. Very, very early days of him just bodybuilding and competing. That is a thick, that is a dense lower back. I mean, open pros these days don't even have a lower back that thick, dense, and developed. But you would never imagine that it's the same guy. You would never imagine that this is indeed the guy that we're looking at talking about in these photos here. But it is. I mean, look at the calves here. Those are, like I said, some world-class calves. He used to wear short pants, by the way. He had incredible legs, incredible calves. And like I said, for whatever reason, they just atrophied by a lot. And I'm not sure what to call this. I'm not sure what is happening here because you would think a bodybuilder in his very, very early days, showcasing these body parts, showcasing calves, showcasing a lower back, and having, honestly, a great set of calves, a great lower back, for that to just, literally disappear. I mean, oh, that's Derek Lunsford. For that to literally disappear, it is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I mean, we can even look at a front pose if we can actually find him doing a front double somewhere. There's actually NPC news online. But yeah, there's no front double here. But just taking a look at the back, man, I mean, just I don't know what happened. This is not the same back that we're looking at right here. I mean, it's just not. The lower back is barely visible. I mean, you can appreciate just the density and the thickness of just the added muscle, but it looks like so much, and I mean an incredible amount of detail was sacrificed. Now, I am not experienced in the enhanced world of bodybuilding. Perhaps there's an enhanced element here to where maybe higher levels of testosterone, it just makes you hold that much water. I don't know. But that wouldn't be a factor of, why has his calves atrophied? Why are the details of the lower back and just there's so many features that he had were actually world class that, like I said, they just don't exist. I mean, this guy had great calves, incredible calves, and now they don't exist. So I'm not hating on Iain. I like Iain. I think Iain's a great bodybuilder. I enjoy listening to him on the podcast, but just looking at it from a comparison perspective of what he used to look like versus what you would think that kind of physique would actually translate to by transforming and becoming a great pro, you would think his attributes before would have grown and got bigger and they would have been a bigger strength. But they've regressed to an unbelievable level. I don't know what you would call this. I don't know what I could even speculate on what has happened. We can talk about nerve damage. We can talk about the fact of, I don't know what else other than nerve damage, I'm being honest. I mean, his calves disappeared. He has great calves. Those are honestly great calves. For a guy who just turned pro, incredible calves. And they're just gone. Even the lower back, this is Dorian-esque. This is literally Dorian Yates 2.0. Look at this. I mean, if I were to find a photo of Dorian and just slap this next to Dorian, other than the calves, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference. Everything is there. Glutes, Dorian had glutes. Back, Dorian was known for just a dry, hard, detailed back. Iain is that, and probably maybe potentially more if all of this stayed. But it just didn't. It honestly didn't. And I do feel a little bad for him. I'm not sure if he realizes this. I'm not sure if he can see his previous form versus what he looks like now. I don't honestly know what I can even speculate on in regards to what has happened. Could it be the fact that his quads and glutes and everything is just so much bigger that it makes his calves look small? Are his calves really there, but the illusion of all the muscle he's built just takes away from the calves? I don't think that's the case, because you really can't see anything. I mean, even when he, for example, is walking out, it's very apparent that they're just not there. I mean, they're like, Dennis Wolf level of calves that just don't exist. It's just from the knee down, there's nothing. Literally nothing. And it would be one thing if he never had it, but he had it before. And now he doesn't. So, down below, guys, let me know if you have any idea in regards to what has happened here, why this might have happened, what could be the reason, especially with the lower back as well. I mean, the lower back is very, very apparent. He had, like I said, a world-class I would say top 6 back in terms of just like potential and detail, and it's just gone. It's gone. The calves, these are beautiful, beautiful calves, man. I mean, this is like, I don't even know, like, not exactly Phil Heath, but just very filled out, very proportionate to the body, and they're not there. They're just not there. So, anyways, guys, quick video. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, share, comment down below, and if you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.